Alright, hello and welcome to Games for Gamers, where we are doing another campaign for the game Arkham Horror, the card game. Yep. And we are going to be doing the Dunwich Legacy.
Yep.
We decided to only do 2 investigators this time instead of 4.
Yeah.
And the reason is because it makes the video shorter, makes us less prone to mistakes, and you can see a little bit more of the board, I guess. I know you can't see a lot of our play area, but maybe we'll adjust that sometime.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what's going on and what we have and stuff.
So I'm playing as Jenny Barnes, and
but what's special? What are you doing with Jenny Barnes?
This is actually the novella. The first book in the series came with this Jenny Barnes. You can notice it's like different.
Yeah, it's got alternate art.
Yeah. And it also comes with an alternate signature card and an alternate signature weakness. And they're in my deck. I'll point those out when I find them.
Plus he has his regular signature weakness and signature card. It says you are allowed to do that. It comes a little card that gives you instructions. So he actually has, right now he has 3 weaknesses in his deck and 2 signature cards. So he has 35 cards. And I am playing Ashcan Pete, the drifter. And really quick, I'll read you a little backstory of Ashcan. At night, Ashcan Pete sleeps wherever his travels take him. In a field, on a train, or maybe, if he's lucky, in a barn. He bunks with his loyal hound dog Duke on one side and his beat-up guitar on the other. And sometimes when Pete sleeps, he dreams. He dreams of haunted, tortured places and of horrible creatures. When he wakes up, he knows that someone needs his help because his dreams are true. He could not say how long he has been on the road, living by his wits, but he can say for certain no place is too far to go to help someone in need. As long as Pete can help people, he is not likely to stop wandering anytime soon. And you can see he starts with Duke in play.
Yeah.
And we already set up, we already picked our 5 cards. And what about Jenny's backstory?
Jenny Barnes never guessed that she would be returning to America so soon, or under such circumstances. Arkham, Massachusetts is a far cry from Paris, but when her sister's regular correspondence became increasingly deranged before stopping entirely, Jenny could not shake the feeling that something terrible has happened to her. As Jenny begins to search for her sister, she quickly realizes that Isabel is not the only girl in Arkham to have gone missing. How might have the disappearances be connected? Why do the flyers for the local harvest festival deceive the face on a medallion Jenny sent her sister?
Okay, we are doing easy mode, and like I said, we already drew our cards, we already did our mulligans, so excuse me. This is Dunwich Legacy. This takes place several months to a year, I think several months, I'm not sure, after the Dunwich Legacy by H.P. Lovecraft, after the original story. So I'll read you the prologue, and then we'll get started. Dr. Henry Armitage pours himself a glass of Pinot and sits down at his desk, gesturing for you to sit across from him. I apologize for the short notice, he begins. His face is pale, his forehead sweaty and wrinkled with worry. Armitage, the head librarian of Miskatonic University and a former mentor of yours, privately contacted you in the hopes of gaining your assistance. Eager to help, you made your way to his home in Southside. Upon entering, you were surprised to find his home in disarray. Books and notes litter his desk. An empty bottle of wine is tipped over onto the ground by the fireplace. You'd always known Armitage to be neat and well organized. The elderly man takes a moment to collect his thoughts. I am looking for 2 of my colleagues, Dr. Francis Morgan, Professor of Archaeology, and Warren Rice, professor of languages. Warren was supposed to meet up with me over supper earlier today to discuss several important findings, but he has since gone missing. At first, I thought nothing of it, but I have a nagging feeling something else is going on. A very familiar feeling. You've never seen Armitage quite this worried before. His hands tremble as he reaches for the glass on his desk, and he sips from it nervously. I tried to find Francis, hoping he knew where Warren was, but he too is out of touch. Francis has been spending a lot of time in some gambling den, or so I'm told. I sent for you because I am worried Warren might be in trouble. I'd appreciate it greatly if you could find him for me. You may also wish to ask Francis for help if you can reach him. The investigators must decide to choose one. Professor Warren Rice was last seen working late at night in the Humanities Department of Miskatonic University. Let's search for him there. Or Dr. Francis Morgan was last seen gambling at the Clover Club, an upscale speakeasy and gambling joint located downtown. Let's go talk to him. So we can either choose scenario 1A or 1B. We're going to choose scenario 1B, the house always wins.
Yep.
And let's see here. Dr. Armitage suggested you track down his associate, Dr. Francis Morgan. He's not sure whether Dr. Morgan is in trouble, but he's not particularly happy with his colleague's present choice of company. He's in the Clover Club, a notorious gambling joint somewhere downtown. Finding the club's exact location isn't easy. You have to grease a few palms just to learn which of the downtown restaurants operates at the club's front. That restaurant is La Bella Luna, a somewhat upscale Italian eatery by the theater. You change into your Sunday best and make your way there. In front of La Bella Luna stands a man in a pinstripe suit who sizes you up as you approach. Enjoy yourself, he says with a snake-like grin as he holds open the restaurant front door. Alright, it says to gather cards from 4 different sets, which we have done. Set aside a couple other sets, which we have done. Put Clover Club into play. The lounge, card room, La Bella Luna. Note, at the start of this scenario, Agenda 1A grants each criminal enemy the aloof keyword, which stops those enemies from automatically engaging you. At some point, those enemies may lose the aloof keyword. So, remember that enemies who are no longer aloof will automatically engage investigators at location as normal. Okay.
Okay, so
We have set up.
enemies with criminal are aloof now.
Right. And he starts here, and he is criminal, so he is aloof. It's cool about our two characters being Ashcan Pete and being Jenny is because I'm like a poor bum traveler. She's like a wealthy rich woman. So the two of us to be on side is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now we'll start with Agenda 1A, because you read it like a book. And it is actually 1A. If you see our previous playthrough, we did something backwards.
Well, we did like Act 3.
Yeah, well, we did it backwards.
Yeah.
Alright, the Clover Club. You have entered the Clover Club Casino in search of Dr. Morgan. The club is bustling at this late hour, filled with patrons looking to relax and drink, or make it big. You don't appear to be in much danger. Each criminal enemy gains aloof. Force. If an investigator deals damage to a criminal enemy immediately advance. And it's got Doom 4. And then the Act 1A, Beginner's Luck. You need to find Dr. Morgan. The club is packed. Perhaps somebody knows where he is. As a response here, when you reveal a chaos token, you may treat that token as if it were any other token in the chaos bag. If you do, remember that you have cheated. Group limit once per round. Objective. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance. And it's 4 clues per investigator, so we need 8 clues. Dang. That is right. Okay, that is right. Alright. And we start off at La Bella Luna, and I guess I'll read that.
Alright.
La Bella Luna was a multi-purpose, and that's in quotes, establishment. It has an action, resign. This was a bust. The music is cliche, and they only serve spaghetti. As far as covers for underground speakeasy go. It's not particularly creative. It's got a Shroud of 2, and it starts with 2 clues. You can always touch the little man. I know I don't have a good camera, can't see detail, but there's a little man with a helmet or a hat, and that tells you I'm putting sanity. We're already insane.
Yeah, so,
And then down here is where they can go, where you can travel to.
Alright, I think the one with the little... I think that means it's 1 clue per investigator.
Yep, that's what I did.
Oh yeah, because we only have 2 people.
Yeah, we're so used to playing with 2 characters each, so it's like there's only 2 clues. It's kind of odd to us.
Yeah.
Also, just so you guys know, we're using player cards from the core set and the entire Dunwich Legacy campaign. So that means the deluxe expansion box plus all 6 Mythos packs. So that's the cards that we're going to be using. But we did set up our decks using the little sheets that you can print off of the Fantasy Flight website, because we're not good deck builders.
Yep.
Alright, who wants to go first? This is a pretty low shroud for you.
Yeah.
Because I can move there as a free action.
Oh, yeah,
So maybe you should concentrate on getting this, but, you know, prepping yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I got a horrible hand, so don't know how this is going to go, people. So he's actually going to go.
Alright, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay.
So first, I'm going to play Hard Knocks
Oh, that's a good one.
for 2 resources. And, I will play the Switchblade, and it has fast on it, so that's a fast action to play it, I think.
It doesn't take an
That
action.
means- Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't take an action.
yeah. Alright, so now for my other 2 actions, I will just investigate.
You got one more action. You
One
don't
more?
have Leo DeLuca down.
I have 3 actions in a round, right?
Right, but you just played
I
2
played
cards.
Hard Knocks, and I played Switchblade, which is fast.
Oh, he just said that. See, this is how much I pay attention. You're right. You have we have 3 actions in a round. Fast doesn't count as action. I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah. Alright, it's a 0, so I do succeed and gain a clue. And -2, so I have failed and
Okay.
don't gain any clues.
All right. Now it's my turn.
Yep,
Remember, now you don't do the Mythos phase in the beginning.
yep.
In fact, where is our little cards? Hold on a second. We like to have these little reference cards. These are actually pretty useful. Alright, my turn. I'm going to play Emergency Cash, gain 3 resources. You can never be too prepared.
Okay.
That was 1. Then I am going to play, or then I'm going to, as an action on Duke, Exhaust Duke. Investigate. You investigate with a base skill of 4. You may move to a connecting location immediately before investigating with this effect. So I'm going to move here. It connects. Clover Club Lounge. Comfortable leather couches, mahogany furniture, and an array of beautiful art greets gamblers, tempting them into the life of the would-be affluent. While it is Act 1, Clover Club Lounge gains. Discard an ally asset from your hand. Gain 2 clues from the token pool. Limit once per game. Oh, that's just great. So I can't investigate.
Yeah, because there's nothing there.
No, and you have to get rid of an ally in your hand in order to get 2 clues.
Well, you could if you wanted to.
Oh, right. I don't see how we're not going to do that because...
Yeah. We need a bunch of clues.
We need 8 clues. Yeah. Well, that really stunk.
Did we even read this?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as we get them, we must spend them.
Okay.
And you can see this is connected to La Bella Luna, the Clover Club Bar, and the card room.
Card room. Yeah.
Okay. And this guy's not going to engage me because he's got a loof.
Yeah.
So that was 1 action.
Yep.
What if I just move on or draw a dang card?
Yeah.
I don't want to get too far ahead of you. But I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, we can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to go too far because I can't really fight. Let's see here. I do have on my card, see this little horizontal lightning bolt? That means it's a fast action, so it doesn't take up one of my normal 3. Discard a card from your hand. Ready an asset to control. Limit once per round. I'm going to discard one of these bait and switches.
An asset or an ally?
An asset.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But he does count as an asset. So now I'll do the same thing that I just did before. I'm going to exhaust him and try to come here to investigate. Hopefully I can investigate. The shelves, this is the Clover Club Bar. The shelves behind the bar sag beneath the weight of all manner of bootleg drinks. Cheap ales, moonshine, expensive bottles of wine, aged whiskey. If only you had a couple of hours to kill. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. While it is Act 1, Clover Club Bar gains. Spend 2 resources, gain 2 clues from the token pool, and draw 2 cards. Remember that you have had a drink. Limit once per game. You know what? I might have to have a drink. Because I could use cards and we could use clues.
Yeah.
And we gotta do it while it's Act 1.
Yeah.
So, and I did just do emergency cash. Alright, so I'm going to spend 2 resources. I'm going to have a drink. And I'm going to get 2 clues.
Alright.
And I'm going to draw 2 cards. Well, good and bad.
Okay.
Alright, I got a weakness. All weakness. Hypochondria. Revelation. Add hypochondria to your threat area. Forced. After you take 1 or more damage, take 1 direct horror.
Yeah.
As 2 actions, I can discard hypochondria. To tell you the truth though, ladies and gentlemen, we would rather get a weakness in the beginning of the game than near the end of the game.
Yeah. Especially when it's giving you like a trauma or something.
Right, yeah. So actually this isn't horrible, but...
Yeah.
And I know it's hard for you to see. I'm going to try to adjust our play area next time, but our threat area is always on our map. I did 1 to try to move there and investigate, 2 to try to move there and investigate, which both failed. So I have a 3rd action.
You had a drink.
Oh, I did do this. Yes. See? This is why I love you, buddy. Oh yeah, my name is Morbid. That's my son M2, in case if you guys don't know. If you've never seen the channel before.
Yeah.
And limit once per game. So that's, I'm assuming us. Like I can't do it, but you could do it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Otherwise, it's a group limit once per game.
Correct. Alright, that's us. So, the first thing we do It is now place a doom on the agenda. Then we advance it if the threshold is satisfied. It's not. Each of us.
It's the enemy phase right now.
Man, I am skipping way ahead.
Yeah.
Good thing I got him here. It's the enemy phase.
No enemies.
But nobody's going to do anything because he's aloof. And I totally forgot our upkeep phase.
Yeah. So
what do we do in the upkeep phase, buddy?
Reset things.
Yeah, because we're supposed to actually do like this when we're done with our turn.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
we know what's going on. So we ready ourselves?
Ready all our cards, and then each investigator draws one card.
Okay, I got a knife. Well, I'm supposed to tell you, sorry. And gain a resource.
Gains a resource.
Now remember, it says draw a card and gain a resource. So you do draw the card first before
And
you do the resource.
Because of Jenny's ability, it is you collect one additional research during each upkeep phase.
Resource.
Yeah, resource. During each upkeep phase. So I get 2 instead.
Okay,
of
so you
1.
got a card?
Yep, I
Got
do
your
the
2
card.
resources?
Yep.
Alright, now we add the mythos. Now it's a new round. This is round 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we each got to draw a card from the top of the deck. And she's the lead investigator, so she's going to draw. You always got to do that too. You always start a quest or mission or adventure, whatever you call these, by picking a lead investigator, and she'll be the lead investigator.
Alright. So I'll draw first. Alright, something in the drinks. Surge. Revelation. Each player who has had a drink loses 1 action.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I get. And it surges, though. An unpleasant warmth fills your body and you sluggishly look at your empty glass. So surge means you draw another card.
Alright. Hunted down. Revelation. If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play, there are unengaged criminal enemies in play. If there are none, it gains surge. If there are 1 or more unengaged criminal enemies in play, each of them moves 1 location toward you. Each criminal enemy that engages you as a result of this effect makes an immediate attack.
Holy crow, let's draw even worse. So he's actually going to move toward her. It comes toward her, and it makes an attack.
Well, it's still aloof, right? Yeah, it's still aloof.
I don't think anymore, though.
No, I don't think it would attack me. I think it's still aloof.
Let me see the card, buddy. Oh yeah, it just says move 1 dice creature toward you, which it does, so give me that.
Alright.
And it is aloof. It says each criminal enemy that engages you as a result of this effect does not engage her, though, because
Yeah.
it's aloof. Okay, good reading.
Yeah.
So that's the way we're going to play it. Tell us if that's wrong.
Yep.
Yes, because it says if it engages you, where each enemy that engages you, and it does not engage her. Okay,
Alright.
so now I'm picking.
Yep.
You gotta be joking.
What is that?
Curse luck. Put curse luck into play in your threat area. You get -1 skill value during a skill test. Force. After you succeeded a skill test by 1 or more, discard curse luck. So I have curse luck and hypochondria in my play area.
Yeah.
Alright.
And you lose an action because of the something.
Having a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, something in the drinks. Okay. So I'm just gonna go first, buddy.
Okay.
Well, it's double action. I'm gonna get rid of this weakness. That's the little double action icon right there.
And that's you.
And then I've lost an action, so I'm exhausted.
Alright.
And that was my turn.
Alright, my turn. First I will investigate. Zero. I still succeed and gain the clue. Now I will move into the Clover Club Lounge.
Okay, that was 2 actions.
Yeah. What's the action over there?
Discard an ally to get 2 clues.
Alright, and then, so for my third action...
We have to find an ally, though, because we're not going to get the 8 clues. This will only give you 2 clues.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that other room, but...
Yeah, I'll go in this room.
Come in with me?
No, I'll go in this room.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You get there from here. Okay, so read the front.
Alright, as you approach the card room, the clinking of poker chips and the shuffling cards is punctuated by shouts of rivalry and frustration. Your thoughts are nearly drowned out by the racket. While it is Act 1, it gains... Spend 2 resources. Reveal a random chaos token. If it is an Eller sign, gain 2 clues and 2 resources from the token pool. If it is an even number, gain 2 clues from the token pool. If it is an odd number, or a skull, cultist, tablet, elder thing, or auto-fail symbol, nothing happens.
Oh, so that's cool, so you're gambling.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So that was your third action now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're down. Okay. Enemy phase. Still no enemies. He doesn't have... Oh, he does have Hunter. So actually, last turn he would have moved.
Yeah.
So... It still wouldn't have mattered. He just was withered. But it's hunting... So he's following us around, making sure we're not doing anything bad. So when I was coming back here.
Okay.
He would have gone at last turn. That was our mistake. But luckily we caught it. Okay. And then we ready all of our meeples. And any exotic cards in our play area. And then we draw a card and gain a resource.
Alright.
I guess I can come over and gamble too. Alright, does it matter who goes first? Is there...
Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Then I am going to play... I'm going to play for 1. I'm going to play Fire X. It takes up 1 hand slot, it costs 1 resource.
Okay.
And then for 2, I'm going to play Knife. Forget everything else.
Nice.
It costs 1. And then I'm going to come over to where she is. I'm exhausted.
Okay. My turn. So, I think I will gamble. So I'll spend 2 resources. And then reveal...
Oh, wait a minute. We completely forgot the Mythos phase.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yep. Alright. So we get a Doom. And we gotta draw a card. You're lead investigator. You draw.
Alright.
So I'm actually technically here, people.
And it's a swarm of rats.
Okay, there's a bunch of rats on you.
Yep.
And then me, I got a swarm of rats.
Okay.
So I have to... Okay, so I can't play my cards then. But I am going to attack using Duke. Exhaust Duke, fight. You attack with a base skill of 4 to attack does +1 damage.
Cool.
The rats have 1 combat, 1 health, 3 evade, a hunter. A horde of cool rats skitters forth in an undulating wave of claws, teeth, and molted fur. So I'm actually going to attack. So hand me that bag, buddy.
Sure.
This is our chaos bag. So it's a 4 to a 1.
Okay.
Skull. What does skull do?
It is -2. You may spend 2 resources to treat it as a 0 instead.
So 3 minus 2 is 1. So I tie and I win on ties.
Nice.
So I do defeat the monster. That was one action. My second action, I will...
And Cursed Luck goes away?
Oh, I get -1 skill value.
Yeah.
So what I'll actually do is for 1...
Hold on. Wait, Duke gives you a base of 4, right?
Yep.
And you drew a...
Oh,
skull.
-2, so I still do pass.
Yeah.
Yes, I had 4. 4 to 1. Minus even the 3 is still tied. So
Wait, the Cursed Luck is only when you succeed by 1 or more?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you succeeded by tie, so...
So then I gotta do what I said I was gonna do then.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna play Lucky for 1. Gives me +2 to a skill value for my test.
Nice.
So I do pass and I get rid of Cursed Luck.
Nice.
So that was one action to fight. Second action now I'll do my Fire Axe. And I already paid the resource. And as my third action, I'll put out that knife that I was talking about.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Sorry if we confused you, but we got it all
for my
set.
first action, I will use the Switchblade and fight the rats.
Okay, and what's Switchblade do for you?
Fight. As an action, fight. If you succeed by 2 or more, this attack deals +1 damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you don't even need to exhaust it or anything, it's just fight. +1, so I succeed and I kill the rats.
Nice.
So now I will gamble. So I'll spend 2 resources. And then reveal chaos token. It is a skull. So nothing happens.
Alright. That
I,
was 2 actions.
I will gamble again.
You don't want to come here and maybe do this, or do you want to continue gambling?
Yeah. I'll
You come here, you
over
know you
here,
get 2 clues this way.
Then, that's me.
And that's, yeah, that was done too.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, so the first round, he moved here. We did a Mythos, he moves here. And then a Mythos, he moves here. So the pit boss is now with us. Let's see. We're going to be entering the upkeep phase. And we still need 4 more clues. Alright, he's back. So the first thing we do is unexhaust our meeples. Because the enemy phase, he came to us.
Yeah. And then we ready the exhausted cards.
Which I just did.
And each investigator draws 1 card.
And gets 1 resource.
Gets a resource.
Alright. Now it's going to be... Man, we got to hurry up because we're going to have 1 more round.
Yep.
Alright. Gonna place a Doom token and you draw.
Alright. It's a mobster. It's a...
Okay, but he's here and aloof.
Oh yeah, because he's criminal.
Yes. Then I draw. I draw a swarm of rats.
Okay.
Okay, that was the Mythos phase.
Alright.
I am going... What am I going to do? I'm going to attack the rats, move, and then go try to gamble.
Okay.
So let me do that. I'm going to attack the rats. I'm going to be using... the knife, so I get +1 for this attack. So I'm going to attack 3 to 1. Well, -2, I tie, so I kill the rats.
Nice.
That was one action. Second action, I'm going to move here. And third action, I'm going to spend 2 resources and gamble.
Okay.
Odd number. Nothing happens, right?
Actually, for an odd number, if it is an even, no, if it is an odd number, nothing happens.
All right. So, sorry, buddy. I tried to get it.
My turn.
Yeah.
And have a drink. So you gain 2 clues, and
Wow, that's really, 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 really terrible that we didn't get the clues.
draw 2 cards. Okay. So I have 2 more actions left.
Well, you can move here once and gamble. Try to get the 2 clues.
Yep. I'm gonna move here,
Yep.
and we'll gamble.
Gotta spend the resources.
Yep, spend 2 resources. It's a cultist, so nothing.
Yep.
But
Well,
I think, in this scenario, we can, like, cheat, and we can, like, say something is like any other chaos token. Is that right?
yes.
Okay.
Let's see what it says.
So,
As a response. Yep, if you do remember, you have cheated.
alright. Well, I am going to do that. I'm
Okay.
gonna say this as an elder sign,
Oh.
which will gain 2 clues and 2 resources. So, but
Okay.
I now have 6 clues.
And I have 2. So
So that makes the 8 that
it says you have to immediately do it on the act. Yep, it says when the investigators have collected the records and number, immediately advance. This is called High Roller. I remember major spoilers. I mean, we're doing the whole thing. It's a playthrough.
Yeah.
After speaking to a number of gamblers and servers, it seems as though Dr. Morgan has had quite the run lately. Instead of cashing out his winnings, he was convinced to double down. He was last seen entering the guarded hall near the back of the card room. Put the set-aside darkened hall into play.
And then over here. All the darkened hall? Okay.
It says put set-aside darkened hall.
Darkened hall.
Here, give me that card.
This card?
That card. Let's go right there.
Alright, we put the darkened hall into play.
Okay, cool. That's the only room we can get there from. It's from the card room.
Cool.
So, okay. That's actually pretty cool. If it is Agenda 1, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a criminal enemy is discarded and spawn that enemy in a darkened hall. That's just great.
Yeah.
And there's a horrible one, Abandoned Thunk.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done. Then we go to Agenda 2A. Skin Game. Dr. Morgan is somewhere in the private section of the club, where only VIPs and the club's managers are allowed. If you are to find him, you're going to have to sneak or even fight your way in. Objective. Only investigators in the VIP area may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. Only investigators in the VIP area. I don't think we're in the VIP area, are we?
Yeah, we have to find the VIP area.
And then we have to get 4 clues.
Yep.
Alright, enemies. They both move towards you, unfortunately.
Alright.
So you're going to be in a world of hurt
Oh no.
in a minute. Both have Hunter, right?
This guy does not.
Oh, he does not? Oh, he has Retaliate.
And this guy, his prey is the highest lore. -3.
Well, right now he's just moving.
Yeah.
But he's going to become unaloof in a minute.
But -3, what's yours?
No, yours is 3, not -3.
I said -3.
Oh, minus. I thought he said -3.
Alright,
You're -3 instead of -3. Okay,
mine is
2.
3, and yours is 2. So
Mine is 2, not -2. Okay, that was pretty good.
yeah.
Alright, so now let's do, that was the enemy phase. Let's do the upkeep phase.
Alright, so
We unexhaust. If you can put up my meeple. Thank you. I know they're probably not called meeples for real, but that's what we call them.
Yeah.
And draw a card.
Yep.
And then get a resource. And we gotta check our limits too, make sure we're not above 8.
Alright.
I am not above 8.
I actually am, so I need to get rid of.
Just remember, he's coming at you this turn, so whatever that means.
I'll get rid of this one. Goes into discard pile. Discarded.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. There's the upkeep phase.
Alright.
Mythos phase. We add a Mythos token, so that equals the a Doom token. So I'm just going to take these off because we know that's the 4.
Alright.
And we're going to flip it. This is called On the Right Track. Your questioning has drawn the attention of several men, hired thugs by the look of them. Fred just doesn't want to be bothered, one of them says. We suggest you leave the premises before we force you to leave. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Okay.
If the players have completed extracurricular activity, advance directly to Agenda 2B. If the house always wins is the first scenario in the campaign, which it is, advance to Agenda 2A.
Okay.
Okay, that's only got 3 doom. Yuck. Underground muscle. Most of the other patrons seem oblivious to the mobsters and goons closing in around you, but you recognize this for what it really is. You're about to get roughed up. We only got 3 turns, and we gotta get down here and get going.
Yep.
But we gotta deal with that guy first, and that guy's gonna be tough. And he no longer has aloof, so he's going to engage her because she is the highest intellect.
Yep.
Well, I guess we can choose. I guess that prey is for when it's hunter. If there's like a tie or whatever, and it is a tie, so it goes toward you. That's when prey comes into effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. It is our turn.
Alright.
Oh, and you've already got a guy on? Oh, no, that is the guy.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to do anything with him?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, do as much damage as you can. I might be able to do... What's he at for fight?
He's got 3 fight, 3 evade, and 4 health.
Okay, I might be able to do 2 damage to him, but let's see what you can do to him first. If we can take him out, that'd be nice because he's a victory point too.
Yeah. So, I will attack him, and I will use Vicious. I will use my Switchblade, and I will also use Vicious Blow. It gives me 1 combat icon, and it says, if this test is successful during an attack, deal +1 damage. So,
And you get +1 from the thing too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, from the
and
Switchblade.
I'm also gonna use... No, Switchblade just gives me, if you succeed by 2 or more, attack deals 1 damage, +1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm also gonna use 1 resource for Hard Knocks, which will give me +1 combat.
Okay. So you're at a 5 right now, right?
Yep, 5 to his 3. It's a cultist. -3. If you succeed, gain 3 resources. Well, of course it's a -3.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That would have been great.
Yep. Alright, so...
That was the first action.
For my second action, I will attack him using the Switchblade and using Overpower. It gives me 2 combat icons and max 1 committed per skill test. If this test is successful, draw a card.
I would do another resource.
Yeah.
Just so could you draw another cultist.
Yeah. It's a skull. -2. Spend 2 resources. No, I won't. So I succeed.
It's 1 damage.
And deal a damage to him. Alright.
Now you got a third action.
Yep. I will attack him again using Opportunist. It gives me a wild icon, which will be attack, and commit only to a skill test you are performing. If you succeed by 3 or more, return it to your hand after the test instead of discarding it.
I'll spend a couple of resources, man.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 of them.
Yeah. He's doing Hard Knocks, giving him +1, so he's at...
And I'm also going to use my Switchblade.
You're at 6 right now, right?
Yep.
So what does your Switchblade do? Just gives you an extra damage?
If you succeed by 2 or more, this attack deals +1 damage.
Okay, okay.
It is a 0, so I have also succeeded by 2 or more, so it deals 3, so it deals 2 damage.
So 1 more damage, huh?
Yep.
And you're out of actions.
Yep.
Oh, did you get to keep your Opportunist?
Yeah, if you succeed by 3 or more, return it to
Which
your
you
hand.
did, because you had 6. That's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. Okay, I'm going to try to help you.
Okay.
Thing is, do I engage him? And then... Let's see here. I just want to waste a lot of time with this guy. I gotta move down and clear a path here. He's tough though. He's got 4 fight.
Yeah.
So should I? Because if you fail, I hit him. That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Or if you fail, you hit me.
Yeah. Well, I can get a 6.
You can get a 6 to fight him?
Yeah.
That would be good. That would be really good.
Alright, then I'm going to spend a resource from my fire axe as a fast action. I get +2, which gives me, and I'm going to use Duke. So I'll have a 4, 5, 6.
Alright.
That back. Skull, so I do pass, and he's dead.
Nice.
And he actually is worth a victory point, so he goes into our victory display. And what that's going to mean at the end of the game, they transfer into experience points, and you'll see that in a little bit. So we're just going to put that above the discard pile. Alright. That was one action. Oh boy, he hits hard, man.
Yeah.
Do I have any other fights? I do, but I'll only be one above. The question is, do we hang here? Do I draw a card? Do I get a resource? Do I go there?
Yeah. He only has 2 health.
Well, then I'm going to do this as an action. I am going to discard bait and switch and ready Duke.
Okay.
Then I'll move there. So
As a fast action or as an action?
it's a fast action.
Okay, good.
But I'm moving cost me an action. So this is my second action.
Yeah.
So first, I'm at the darkened hall. A heavy oak door stands in a secluded corner of the club. As you approach it, the air grows heavy and the clamor of the card room fades behind you. Ooh, I almost vomited. When darkened hall is revealed, put into play the 3 set-aside back hall doorway locations. The door slams shut behind you and you stand in sudden silence. The area of the club is lonesome and devoid of warmth and color. Somehow the spotless floor and walls seem more sinister than inviting. And this guy will engage me. Are we going to have a problem here? O'Banion's Doug.
Alright.
Okay, can you see people just barely? Yeah, these are all black and they all got the same fronts.
Yep.
Okay. I think you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Just a little bit. Alright, that was 2. Now for my third action, I'm going to use Duke to fight. Gives me a base skill of 4. Oh man, what am I even doing?
Yeah.
I can't even use that.
You can't even use what?
Oh, that's what I'll do. As a fast action, I can...
So it gives you a
during an
base
attack,
skill
I can
of
use
4.
Fire Axe.
Yeah.
So I got a 4, 5, 6. Elder Sign.
Nice, what's that?
+2 and ready Duke.
Nice.
And that will give me the extra damage because I used Duke.
Yep, so he's dead. But I think that's you.
This is odd how Fire Axe reads. Because I exhausted Duke. But I get this to fight. Okay, I see. Yep. So...
And that's you, I think?
Yeah.
You did 1 to fight,
Yes.
2 to move, and 1 to
Alright,
fight.
Enemies. He doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Anything else we're missing?
No, I don't think so.
Draw. Oh, we unexhaust.
Yep.
Draw a card and get a resource. Oh, that's a good one. Spend a lot of resources, but he's pretty cool.
Alright. Mythos phase.
Here we go.
Put a Doom token on there.
Yeah, go ahead, Jenny.
Alright. Cursed Lock.
The -1 to the skill test, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it could be worse, you know?
Yeah.
Like this. Reveal a random token from the chaos bag. If you reveal an elder sign symbol or positive number, nothing happens. If you reveal any other number, take 1 damage. If you reveal one of the symbols, I take 2 horror. So they're kind of forcing me to gamble here, people. Come on, Sally. It is
a positive number.
+1.
So that's a positive
Yeah, nothing
number.
happens. That's cool. That's right. Ash can gamble.
Nice.
Alright, not a horrible Mythos phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that changes very quick. For any of you that are familiar with this game, that can change very quickly.
Yep.
Do you have a plan?
A little bit.
Because I'm going to get something and obviously start exploring these rooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And as you can see, these rooms all have the same symbol, so we can get there from this room. So do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Doesn't really matter.
Okay, I might as well go.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to play for 3 Peter Sylvester, which gives me +1 evade automatic,
That's nice.
and then he has a response.
Okay.
But I won't do the response till it comes up,
Yep.
just so we don't spoil it. Alright, so I played him for 1. I'm going to move. It's like a cow. Move. I'll come here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yep.
You approach an unmarked door toward the back of the Clover Club. I guess they all say that.
Yep.
A steep, narrow staircase ascends to a second unmarked door. To your surprise, it leads into a back alley behind Bella Luna. This must be where they smuggle in their goods. It's got a victory point. It's got 1 shroud and 1 clue.
Okay. 1 clue per investigator or just 1
1 clue per investigator, yes.
Okay.
Man, it'd be awesome. I can't manage to play this without you. So that was 1, 2,
Yep.
and then now 3.
No. 3 was playing Peter.
No, that was 1, 2 to move,
Oh, yeah.
and now I've got 3.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to use a... Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
That kind of stinks. I have to move, so I'm going to exhaust Duke, and
Yeah.
we have a base skill of 4. So 4 to
Nice.
1. -2, I still make it.
Nice.
And I get a clue.
Nice.
So we need 3 more.
Yep.
And that was me.
Okay. My turn. First I'll move over here and then I'll move into here.
You have
It
nothing to play?
is-
No assets?
I approach an unmarked door. Alright. The VIP area.
Oh, okay.
On the VIP area, you cannot draw cards or gain resources during the upkeep phase. It has 1 victory point and 1 clue per investigator.
Ooh. Why don't you read the flavor text too before you put that on there?
Oh yeah, it says, the coppery smell of blood assaults your senses. The floor is littered with broken glass, and the upholstery has been torn to shreds.
Upholstery.
Upholstery has been torn to shreds. Where is Dr. Morgan?
So the question is... No, that's not right. 1 clue per investigator.
Oh, yeah.
We're so used to doing 4, you know, that's why it's only 2 clues. It is a high shroud. So the question is, you can't draw, so do you want to leave that room? Because then maybe next turn you can go over there and see what that is. Because listen, we can't spend the clues till we're in here anyway, so that should be our last room.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think.
go over this way then.
Okay, so that's 3. Besides, you're at -1 curse luck anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're exhausted, right?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, enemies. Still nothing running around. We got nothing in our threat area. Upkeep. Reset actions. Flip your little meeples.
Yep, flip the little people.
Just so you know, if you guys are wanting these little figures, I bought these a long time ago for Arkham Horror, the board game. I got them all, but they work with any of the Arkham Files games. Elder Sign, Match of Madness, this game, whatever you want. So I think they're worth picking up if you can find them.
Yeah. Alright.
They're just better because they come with these little mini cards that you flip, black and white cards. These are just cooler. Yeah. Alright, now we draw a card and gain a resource. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's choking like crazy down here. What is this thing? Alright, you ready?
Yep.
You added the Doom, or this is the second one, right?
Yeah, this is the second Doom.
Alright, go ahead and flippy flip.
Alright. Arousing suspicions. Revelation. Place 1 Doom on each criminal enemy in your location. If no Doom was placed by this effect, lose 2 resources.
That's you.
So there's none at my location, so I lose 2 resources.
But she can afford it, though.
Yeah.
She's rich.
I can do that.
And just so you know, flavor text were eyes all around you, watching your every move.
Alright.
My turn. Oh, it's another twist of fate. You want me to gamble again?
Okay.
Zero. It's not a positive number, so I take 1 damage. Reveal any other number, take 1 damage.
Alright.
Alright, now I'm actually gonna put that on poor Duke.
Alright.
It's Duke's fault for me fail. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, that wasn't terrible.
Yep.
Yet.
Yep.
We'll see what happens when that happens. Alright. Do you have a plan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you want to go?
I guess so. Sure.
Alright.
Alright. So, so first I will play the flashlight.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Plus me 2, and it has 3 supplies. Alright. Now I will go in here. Alright, has the same flavor text. Alright, it's the art gallery. After you fail a skill test while investigating the art gallery, lose 2 resources. Alright, I do not want to do that. So, it has 1 clue per investigator.
And read the little flavor.
Oh yeah, the
Flavor
flavor text says, exotic art and antiques adorn the walls of Peter Clover's private gallery. An evening breeze rustles the worn pages of a ledger back and forth.
Ledger.
Ledger.
Alright, I think you can do that.
Alright,
So that was 2, so this is your third action.
Yep. I will actually use one of the supplies on my flashlight.
And what does that do?
And it says, as an action, spend one supply, investigate. Your location gets -2 shroud for this investigation.
And as you know, shroud is this number here in the black circle. That's what the shroud value is.
So right now, it's got shroud of 0, and I have investigate of
3.
2. No, I have Kurt's Lock.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Sign. That is +1 for each resource you have. I have 2.
Nice. And now your curse luck is gone.
Yep.
So that's actually
And
pretty
I
cool.
also gain a resource.
Nice. Very good turn.
And that was me.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Of course you are. Alright, I'm going to investigate using Duke. Oh, this is already gone. So this is good on my turn. Alright, so Duke will allow me to give a base skill of 4 to 1. Elder Sign. +2 and ready Duke. And I do get the clue. Oh, we only need one more clue to advance. Okay, so that was 1. For my second action, I'm going to move back here. And for my third action... I am going to just... I think I'm just going to get a resource. Yeah. That's my third action. And that'll put me down. Alright. So... enemy phase. Neither of us have any enemies engaged with us. He's still here. So he hasn't attacked. He's still in the bar. Got one clue there, which we gotta get. Then we can advance, and then we've got these 2 clues here. Oh, we can't spend them until we're here anyway. So... so we've got the upkeep phase. So ready the meeple. Draw a card.
It's the upkeep phase now? Alright.
And gain a resource. I just moved there and took a resource.
Alright.
This is so crazy with only 2 people. It goes so much quicker.
What did you do? Did you like draw a card and then...
No, I just got the clue. And then I moved here.
Oh, you got the clue and moved there.
Yeah, and I got a resource.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. So the third doom is being added.
Yep, and
so we
that
advance. It's called Sudden Chaos. You hear a crash from somewhere outside and screams of pain in the lounge. Ah! A terrible monstrosity smashes through the entrance to the club, crushing the stairwell and knocking over gangsters and patrons alike. Spawn a random enemy from the set-aside Hideous Abominations Encounter set in Clover Club Lounge. So I've got the sets here. So what I'm going to do is, you can see, I'm going to mix it up so he can't see, and you're going to pick it.
Alright. It's a conglomeration of spheres.
Conglomeration of spheres.
Yep.
And where does it say? Set it in the Clover Club Lounge. So it's right there.
Yeah.
Shuffle the rest of that encounter set the set-aside striking fear encounter set and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Okay.
So we'll do that now. Oh wait, I'm not even shoving them into the deck.
Yeah, you were just shuffling.
Yeah, that's all I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm crazy like that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shuffle this more than once.
Okay, shuffle it more than once.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're shuffled real good.
Okay.
And why don't you cut the deck?
Alright.
Alright. Then, move all investigators and unengaged enemies from La Bella Luna to the Clover Club Lounge. There is nobody there. Remove La Bella Luna from the game.
Okay.
This is now gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Chaos in the Clover Club. This is Agenda 3A. Amidst the chaos and confusion, the strange abominations attack everyone in the club. Screams echo through the halls as the blood begins to spray. Force, at the start of the enemy phase, discard each criminal enemy in the same location as an abomination. So that's an abomination.
Alright.
So I only got 7 turns, Mark.
7 turns.
That's it.
So.
And that was just that. Now we've got to draw.
Yep.
So you draw first.
Alright. It's a congregation of spears.
That's about the worst thing we could ever actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you use a melee card, you gotta discard the card.
Jeez.
Yeah, so he's attacking you. That's absolutely terrible.
Jeez, wow.
And I've got Curse Luck, which is pretty terrible. Do you have evade on there?
Yeah, I can evade.
Okay. Does he have Hunter? He does, but I mean, he's not even worth the victory point either.
Yeah.
So no sense even fighting him. So, okay, it's our turn.
Yep.
So, do you have a plan to deal with that thing?
Yes, I do.
You do have a plan. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So, I'll go first.
Okay, listen, can you also get that clue, though, while you're there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that. Alright, so my turn.
Yep.
So I will try to evade it using manual dexterity, which gives me 2 evade icons, and max 1 committed per skill test. If it's successful, draw a card. And now I will also spend 1 resource for Hard Knocks to give me +1. So right now I am at 6 to its 4. Of course it's a cultist.
I was going to say, what if you draw a cultist?
Hold on, you know what, actually...
No, you can't do that now, buddy. I mean, it's too late.
Alright, about, like, cheating, does it say you can only do that one
That
time?
was during that. It's not there anymore.
Oh, okay. So, I have failed.
You gonna do it again?
Yep. So, this time, should I play that? Just play this as a icon, so think on your feet. I'll just use it for its agility icon.
That's 1.
And I will also use opportunist.
That's 2.
You can use that as an agility icon. Then I'll spend 2 resources for Hard Knocks.
Yes. Now you won't draw a cultist, of course.
Yeah.
And don't look in the bag, I'll look at me.
a -2.
So you do make it.
And
Kind of sucks that I didn't it the first time. Alright, so you got one more action.
Yep, and I will try to investigate.
Okay.
I will use my flashlight.
Yep.
And investigate. So I'm at 3 to 0.
Yep.
Elder Sign. +1 for each resource you have, so that's +1.
Nice.
And
You do get the clue, but he's going to ready and engage you again.
Yeah. But as long as we can get into the VIP lounge, then...
We both have to get there, though.
Yeah.
And we're going to draw another... Alright, whatever. That's what it is. Alright, that was you.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh, we have to get to the VIP lounge. I said we got clues.
I got it.
Could move in there and help you kill that thing, but...
Nah, I would say just get to the VIP lounge.
Well, I can do 4 damage this turn.
4 damage?
Yeah. See, I'm worried that you're going to draw another enemy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But, again, we do have to get to the lounge. So, do you feel confident you can get away from that guy?
Yeah,
Again?
I feel like I can.
Okay. Alright, then I'm going to exhaust Duke to investigate. I can move to location before I investigate.
Okay.
So I have a 4.
2x3.
Mm-hmm. Oh, automatic fail.
First it's an auto fail.
Yep. Alright then. That was one action.
Yep.
Fast. Working a hunch. We're going to pay 2 and discover a clue at my location.
Cool. Here you go.
That was cool. Little. Then I have a third action.
Don't you have a fast action where you can discard something to ready an asset?
Yeah. Oh, but that was my fast action. That was fast, so I still got 2 actions.
Yeah.
I still have 2 actions.
So I would say you could ready Duke.
I'm
and
gonna
if
ready.
You can get that clue.
I'm gonna ready Duke.
Yeah, and if you can get that clue, then we can advance.
I'm gonna ready Duke. Use him to give me a 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get... Taking a big gamble here, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of my flashlight.
Okay.
It gives me an extra investigate.
Nice. So what are you, 5 to 3?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I make it.
Or -1 or whatever it is.
-1.
Alright, and you can spend your clues now.
It says as a group, yep, and I have 4.
Okay.
So I will spend the 4.
Alright.
Gotta flip it. It's called Dr. Morgan's Fate. If the players have not completed extracurricular activity, so that's us, you find Dr. Morgan gambling in one of the VIP rooms, but he appears to be playing cards with 2 unconscious bodies. His pupils dilated as though in a trance. He can't seem to stop laughing, smiling, and chatting with the other players. That's in quotes, so actually they're corpses. He's playing with 2 dead bodies. Put the set aside Dr. Morgan into play in the VIP area. That's where I am. Then advance to Act 3A, all in.
So Dr. Francis Morgan?
Yeah, it's right here.
Alright.
Alright. I probably won't be able to watch anything. With or without Dr. Morgan, you have to get out of here fast. Oh, that's not too bad.
When are you going to? Act 3A?
Yes, all in. With or without Dr. Morgan, you have to get out of here fast. While Dr. Morgan is not controlled by a player, he gains Parlay. Test Will 3 to shake Dr. Morgan out of his daze. If you succeed, place one clue from the token bank on him. If there are one clue per investigator Dr. Morgan, take control of him.
Okay.
Objective. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. Okay. So I get past 2 will tests.
Yep, 2 will tests.
And then we can resign. I think we can do this easily.
Yeah.
So, but that was all my actions?
Yep.
Well, there was only 2 actions.
Yeah.
Because the fast action was discovered a clue.
Yeah.
I moved there because of Duke.
And then you...
Which was investigating 1. Then I just investigated now, which is 2.
Alright, so...
And it didn't cost me an action to get the things. So now I guess I gotta pass will tests. So I got a will test I have to pass.
Will 3.
And I have a will of 4.
Nice.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
Come on, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Not enough shoes.
Skull. You can spend 2 resources to make it a 0 instead.
I will do that.
Okay.
And I will put a clue on him.
Nice. 1 more clue, and you take control of him.
Cool. Alright, I actually got a plan.
Okay.
And
That's you.
I actually... Wait a minute. A will 3. I make it a 0. I was -1, so I still make it. Because it was
Okay.
a will of 3, so I get rid of that.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, either way, I investigated successfully and got rid of that.
Yeah.
So, that's already gone.
Yeah.
And that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, enemy phase. This guy moves and kills this criminal.
Does he come down?
Yeah, it says kill the abomination kills any criminal in his location. But he's coming now, so. Alright, unexhaust. Upkeep phase.
Alright.
And that engages with you.
Yep. And we draw a card
Draw a card.
and gain a resource.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's even better. Now hopefully the Mythos phase will be kind to us.
Yep.
There's that. You know what? Actually, hold on. We're all caught up.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. I moved the camera a little bit, try to give you a little better view of the play area. We'll work on that though. Alright. And I also think I've been doing Fire Axe a little bit wrong. I've been using a fast action during attack using Fire Axe, spend 1 resource, get +2 combat for this skill test. But I was doing that in combination with Duke, so I think I'm going to stop doing that. So I apologize if that was incorrect.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put on the Mythos.
Alright.
And then enemies. No way to attack.
It's not the enemy phase right yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying this was threshold. Alright, let's draw a card.
Alright. Twist of Fate. Reveal a random token from the Chaos Bag. If it is an Elder Sign or a positive number, nothing happens. If it's any other number, take a damage. If it's a symbol, take 2 horror. It's a tentacle.
Oh, you're taking
so
2
that's
horror.
2 horror.
Absolutely. And I got a swarm of rats.
Okay.
I can deal with that though.
Yeah.
And it is our turn?
Yep.
Okay, why don't I go?
Yep.
So first thing I'm going to do is try this correctly. I'm going to use Duke to fight. And he makes my base skill, my combat of 4 against a 1.
Yeah, and you deal +1 damage, but it only has 1 health.
Oh, no good.
On a fail.
Yep. So I'm going to use a knife. I get +1 fight.
Nice.
So I'm at a 3.
3, 2, it's 1.
Yep. 0. Okay, I defeat it.
Nice.
Now I have to try to get him. I got nothing that can help me. So it's a straight up 4 to 3.
Alright.
I'm making a will test here.
Yep.
And
That's -2. You may spend 2 resources.
I don't have 2 resources.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't get him. So that was
Yep.
a turn that
Not
completely
this turn.
bombed.
Yep.
Alright. Which is gonna really stink because...
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so, my turn.
Yep.
So, I will...
What are you trying to do, you think?
maybe evade him or something. Yeah, maybe like evade him and run to the area where I can,
Can you evade him now?
maybe.
Or do you have a better chance just killing him?
I think I would just try to kill him. Yeah.
Because you're winning by 2 now.
Yeah.
And the only thing that can hurt you really is the cultist or the tentacle.
Yeah.
So that's up to you. Because I whipped my turn too, so...
Alright, I'm gonna try to fight him.
Alright.
If you use a melee card, discard that card. Alright, so I can't really use anything. Yeah, because my switchblade is melee. Yeah.
So you're just going to hit him 3 times?
Yeah.
It's only going to do 3 damage.
Well... I'd do something else.
Do you don't have a ranged weapon on you?
Well...
He'd hit you if you played it, so...
Yeah.
If you can evade him, he'll be here in this spot. You can move, and then all he'll do on his turn is ready. So he won't move yet. As long as I can get him next turn and then move, I have to get him on the first try and move and then get there.
Yeah. Alright, then I'll try this. I will try to evade him. I'll use both these resources on Hard Knocks.
Okay.
So I'm winning by 1. Unfortunately, that's the best thing I
Aren't
can
you winning
do.
by 5?
I'm at 3.
Oh, 5 to 4.
Yeah.
Before you do that, then. Well, you can take a hit from him at least one turn. I'm just worried about another enemy coming next turn, you know what I mean? And this guy's coming. It's up to what you want to do. You can try to evade him, or you can try to fight him.
I think I'll try to evade him.
Okay.
lost one.
Nice.
So I evade him.
Yep.
And now, I will move over here.
That's 2.
And then move over there.
That's 3. Okay.
Alright. Yep, that's me.
Alright. Enemies. This one's gonna come one step closer.
Yep. And that guy can't do anything.
Nope.
Alright, upkeep.
Refresh.
And then
Including him.
refresh him. And then we draw a card. And gain a resource.
You get 2.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kind of telling them.
Yeah. Because of my ability.
Yeah. Alright, well you, oh, we got that was it, right?
Yeah.
Mythos Doom token.
Alright.
Go ahead and draw.
Alright.
Oh, the cat.
Dissonant voices. Put dissonant voices into your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. And
Okay.
forced at the end of the round, discard dissonant voices.
Alright. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
But this is bad.
Yep,
I need
what is
help.
that?
This is really bad, actually.
What is that?
This is Servant of the Lurker. Pray, well, it's at me. It's got 4 combat, 5 health, 2 evade.
Jeez.
When Servant of the Lurker attacks you, discard the top 2 cards of your deck.
Jeez.
I'm gonna have to evade him
Yeah.
because I have no choice.
Yeah.
And then that takes up one of my spots.
Yeah.
Alright, give me the bag. How to get to you. It's a victory point, though I'd like to get it. But let me evade him first. I got
think it would be too hard.
I got a 3 agility, so I'm beating
What about
him.
Peter?
I got Peter's agility, which gives me 4.
Alright. So you're beating it by 2 right now?
Yeah, and then I'm going to use survival instinct and use the little icon to get another one.
Okay.
Okay, I evade.
Nice.
Oh, he's right here. I'm going to try to do him.
Alright.
I'm at a 4 to a 3.
Yep.
Nope.
Of course.
I'm going to try a 3rd time.
Yep.
This is going to be actually like the 7th time I've tried. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 resources to make that a 0.
Good.
And I'm going to get him. He's not an ally, so I do get to put him in my threat area.
And in your threat, you mean your...
The play area.
Yeah. Also, Duke's not an ally. Duke doesn't take up an ally slot.
Oh, that's right. That's why I was able to do Peter Sylvester. So I got Dr. Francis Morgan with me, Duke, and... Oh no, he is an ally.
Yeah, he does take up an ally slot.
So I just got to put him in my...
Yeah. You can do it with that
Or-
with Peter.
Man, I can't move. He's going to come up on me. If I fight him next turn, if I keep Francis Morgan, I can use a knife, which gives me 2 damage. Use Duke, will give me 2 damage. I can use
So that's 4.
Fire Axe, will give me 2 damage.
But then this guy... will
He's
be
moving.
coming there.
He's moving there regardless.
Yeah,
That's
both
what-
of those guys are moving there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. I don't think I can get out.
Well, how are you on health or sanity?
I'm nothing yet.
Okay, maybe you can take a few hits.
what I draw next time. That's what I'm worried about. It's your turn next.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna do?
Probably just resign.
Can't leave me hanging in here because we'll lose the scenario.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here. Because even with a 4 evade, I can't, you know. I'd like to get that victory point, but we're at 4 victory points right now.
Yeah.
I actually do have some fighting stuff, but I got no resources either. Oh, I can change that.
And I can't play any assets or events.
Not this turn, no. So, I'm really worried about the next Mythos phase. Because there is a conflagration of, there's some other big enemy in there that's worth a victory point. So the question is right now, should I go for the evade or go for the fight? Looks like we're going to have to fight our way out of here. I mean, but even with a combat of 4, I'm not doing very good. Yeah, that's most I can get is 4 each time. And you're not even that great against him either, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe like you said, evade. Those guys attached to me come here to take the damage.
Yeah.
Maybe 1, 2, 3. Then they're going to hit me again. I guess that's where route we're going to go.
Yeah. So who can soak up more?
What do you mean?
I mean, who has more, like, damage or will points? Who can prevent you from dying easier?
Well, Sylvester's only got 1 damage and 2 horror.
Alright.
Duke already had the damage on him, so I can't put no more damage on him. Yeah, we're just going to have to go that route. It does say that, right? Once clues take control of him. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you stay where you are. You're supposed to, where you still have 7 and 5.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Do what you're going to do.
Alright, so...
You can really probably only collect resources and draw cards, right?
Yeah, I could move if I wanted to. I could, like, move there and take a few hits for you.
Well, they'll move this turn here. So maybe next turn can move here. Then they come on you. Then you move back. That's 2 due to damage. And then 3 you could resign.
Yeah.
Then that allows me, I only have to evade 1, 2, 3. Then they're going to attach on to me. How many cards you got?
6.
Okay, so you're still good. I'll draw 1 card and get a couple of resources. I don't know. Just don't resign on me yet because
Alright.
I might need. Or you can even come 1, 2, hit this dude while he's down. See, this is what's gonna decide it right here. I mean, you can't play assets or events, so you might as well get cards and resources.
Yeah.
So don't get yourself trapped in here with me.
Yeah. If I go there, though, I can soak up a few damage for you. Yeah. But...
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you move here, this turn they're going to hit you.
yeah.
But if you move their next turn, you save yourself a damage, 2 damage and 2
But it
horror.
won't really help you that much because...
Now this turn, no. Because they're going there regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it won't really help you if I do that next turn because I'll just go here, take damage, and then resign, and then they'll be left here.
Well,
so you would go over there.
yeah, but then...
Actually, that would help because they don't get attack of opportunity when you resign.
I have to get here, though.
Yeah.
And if I move here, that guy's going to hit me. He does 2 damage and 2 horror. If I
Can
move...
you take that?
1, 2... I could. I said it's going to depend on what happens here.
Alright,
So
I think that's the plan.
Why don't you buff up the best you can,
Yep.
get a card and some resources.
I'm going to draw 1 card. Of course. That's what I was worried about.
And
It's a sacrificial beast. Location farthest from you, and Jenny Barnes cannot gain resources via card effect.
There's nothing we can do about that, even, I mean...
Yeah.
If you're going to draw your card at the end of turn, there's nothing you can do about that.
But actually,
That's fine, though.
it's not so bad. It won't give me any...
Like emergency
damage.
cash. I mean, that's fine. You still get resources. So that's not horrible. That's one of her, I think, a signature weakness, sacrificial
It's
beast.
from the novella.
Yeah, why don't you read the little flavor? Read what it does. Read everything on it.
Alright, it got 4 combat, 4 fight, 3 health, 2 evade. It's monster and dark young. That's its traits. Jenny Barnes deck only. It's a replacement, which means I could replace the other card and get this. Spawn location farthest from you. And Jenny Barnes cannot gain resources via card effects. And it says, thick limbs like wet branches yearned skyward high above the platform. They swayed, whether in agony or exhaustion. Jenny could not tell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Let's I'll put that back. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy looking.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd grab a couple resources now.
Alright,
Because then that would help you with your evade. If we have to evade, maybe you won't have to take damage
Yeah.
or something.
So we'll grab 2 resources. And that's me.
And that's
And
both
I
of
think
us.
you already went, so...
Yep.
Alright.
So we're unexhausting, but
Yeah.
so he's going to attach to me.
No, not yet. It's
Oh.
the enemy phase right now.
Yeah. Movement.
This guy moves
They both
here,
move here.
and that guy moves there.
And then this guy unexhausts and comes... Oh, that's upkeep. You're right.
No
But nobody
upkeep.
gets attacked, though.
We reset actions.
And now we
Then you'll
unexhaust. Unexhaust, he
cards.
attaches to me.
Alright, and then we
Draw a card, get a
draw a
resource.
card and get a resource. Oh, of course.
It is not Izzy.
Searching for limit.
Oh, you're going to take a trauma.
Yep,
Nothing you can do about it.
yeah. So what it does is...
She got her other signature weakness.
Revelation. Attach searching for Izzy to location farthest from you. Take 2 actions. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, discard it. And forced when the game ends. If it is in play, I suffer a mental trauma.
Yeah.
Well, nothing I can really do about it.
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, we'll just do it like this.
And that's my signature weakness.
The Darking's got Izzy. You're like, where is she? Where is she? She's like, I'm over here. I don't hear you. I'm running out the back door, back alley.
Yeah.
Alright. That was, get a resource. Did you get 2 resources? No.
Not yet.
And you get rid of dissonant voices.
Yep. That's good.
Yep. We had a Doom. And go ahead.
Alright. dissonant voices.
Okay, my turn. If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play,
There are no unengaged.
hunted down, gain surge.
Alright.
Another hunted down. See how much good I shuffled? Surge. Each player that has a drink loses an action.
Okay, so I think we both.
So, yep. Well, no, you cheated. I don't think you had a drink. Did you?
I think I may have.
Okay. And it surges.
Yeah, I think I have.
Lose another action. And it surges. Put Curse Pluck into play and I get -1 to my skill. Wow, that really was terrible.
Yeah, we're not even going to be able to win this turn.
Nope. Nope. And we only got 3 more turns, really.
Yeah.
This is not good, buddy. I'm going to try to evade.
It won't even matter. You only have 1 action. Even if you evade it, you'll just not take damage.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah, I mean...
I'm at a 3 to a 2. Should have fought him. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay, I still make it.
Alright.
So he's exhausted and that gives us the Curse Luck.
Nice.
That's all I can do. Try to play something good, man. Oh, you can't even play anything.
Yeah. Well, I can play a skill, but I don't need to play a skill.
Well, if you don't need it, if you can do it, I would do it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to run out of cards anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to be over the threshold.
What do you mean?
8 cards. You're going to be at 8 cards anyway. You got to might as well play something if you can.
Well, I can play skills, and those are only useful while taking a test. There's no tests.
Yeah, well, they're mine. Oh, it's
yeah,
a
like
one
skill
shot.
Tests.
Well, get resources, man.
Alright, sure. Or I could, like, draw a card, I'll gain a resource. Sure.
They're both going to come at you anyway.
Isn't it lowest will?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. That's me.
Okay, enemy phase.
Those 2 come to me.
And they do attack.
Yep. 4
It takes 2 damage and 2 horror.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, there's the enemy phase. Upkeep. Reset. Okay,
Yep.
opens up. And the attack. It attaches to me again.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Nothing to
Gain
help
a
me.
resource. Alright, I gained 2.
And Distant Voices is gone.
Yep.
Alright, you ready?
I got 8 cards, so
There's another doom.
I'm okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Rotting Remains. Test Will 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror.
That's not good.
Yep. Alright, I will use Liquid Courage for a will icon. And I don't have anything else. Alright. Well, I'm winning by 1.
So I told you the game will hit you in later on.
-2. Alright,
take
so I
1.
take 1 horror.
Alright. Well, that really sucks.
Yep.
Here I go. Revelation. Reveal a random token. Give me the bag.
What is it? Twist of Fate?
It is Twist of Fate. Reveal a revelation. Reveal a random token, and I'll tell you what happens.
Yep.
Zero. Take a damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, we gotta play this right here.
Alright. If you can, like, evade that or even deal with the damage that it gives off. Actually, can you deal with the damage that it takes?
I can, because it'll be 4.
Good. Then I would say you should do that.
Don't worry about the victory point.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. We got hit pretty hard those last couple of turns.
Yeah.
Alright. So when it's attached to you, if you do anything else but fight, resign, parlay, or
yeah, it's fight, evade, parlay, or
evade.
resign.
It gets attack of opportunity, which means it does its damage. Which on here, as you can see, it's 2 horror and 2 damage.
Alright.
So I'm gonna move, and I take 2 horror and 2 damage.
And doesn't it make you like discard a card or something?
Yeah. Top 2 cards of my deck, actually.
Okay.
Let me just. Oops. I'm at 3 damage, to tell you the truth. And then 2 horror.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to move here for 2. I take 2 more horror and 2 more damage.
Alright.
But I'm actually going to put 1 horror on Peter.
Yep.
And 1 horror on Duke.
Okay.
And take 2 more. Then I take 2 more damage.
Can you even take 2 more damage?
Yep. But I'm actually going to put 1 on Peter anyway. He dies.
Yep. Peter dies.
No, I won't kill poor Peter.
Yeah.
I'll hit the 2 damage. I'm at 5 out of 6. Then for my 3rd action, I'm going to resign.
Okay, good.
And
So he goes to me now.
yeah, he's with you.
Alright, my turn. I will resign.
Boom. Okay. Wow. That started getting pretty tough.
Yep.
It's very dry in my basement. That's why I keep coughing people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me get some water here for you. Alright, so let's read the back of this card. But I hope that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Safe for now. You escape the club, doing your best to look inconspicuous as several cars pull up near the street. A handful of grim-faced men and women exit, running towards the restaurant's entrance to take control of the situation. One of them catches your eye, his hand on the grip of his .38, but thankfully he turns his attention back to the rest of his crew and follows them into the club. You breathe a sigh of relief. If an investigator resigned with Dr. Francis Morgan under his or her control, Resolution 2. So you get your book, you got different resolutions. What in the world? Dr. Morgan finally breaks out of his daze as you make your way to safety. You ask him what he remembers and he sputters and shakes his head. It's all a haze, he explains, visibly exhausted. I was having the run of my life. Perhaps I had one too many shots. But those creatures, I haven't seen anything like them since. He trails off, and you can tell that his mind is racing. His eyes widen with realization and his face pales. I may not be in the best shape, but I'll help with your investigation, whatever it takes. In your campaign log, record that the O'Bannon gang has a bone to pick with the investigators. I think I need to print out a log. I don't believe I have. Sorry a minute, people, I'm just looking to see if I have a printout log. Because I'm unprepared, even though I'm in Scouts. My son's a Cub Scouts, and no, we don't have one.
Alright.
That's fine, though. I'll still read it to you.
Yeah, well,
It doesn't matter. It says the O'Bannon gang has a bone to pick with the investigators. In your campaign log, record that the investigators rescued Dr. Francis Morgan. Any one investigator may choose to add Dr. Francis Morgan to his or her deck. This card does not count toward that investigator's deck size. If any player cheated, oh man, add one Elder Thing Chaos token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. That sucks. So, let me grab an Elder Thing. That's the Elder Thing token. So it's going in our bag. Okay, then it says each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. And you do count locations. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 because of this guy, the pit boss.
Yeah.
Then it says proceed to scenario 1A, extracurricular activity. Alright, so with experience you can buy cards, you know, upgrade your cards or add new cards to your deck. It all costs experience. We're going to do that off camera though.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like Izzy showed up at the club just as she was running out the back door. It's kind of thematic.
Yeah.
Kind of shows up with this thing kind of chasing her or holding her captive, whatever. Those things are wrecking the club and rebooked out. And now we got Francis Morgan with us. We'll decide which one of us wants him, since any player can have him. And yeah, that's it till next time.
Yep.
We thank you for joining us. Hopefully there wasn't too many mistakes. I don't think there was. At least none that we didn't catch. I told you about the fire axe. Sorry about that. Alright, and we'll see you later.